Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the show, my nasty birds, my honeys, my absolute favorites. We are back, and oh my goodness, can you feel that?
Oh, I can definitely feel it. Hi, everyone. It is so good to be here with you.
The energy in the room and, well, just in the sky is absolutely electric today. It is Tuesday, February 24th, 2026. And if you are feeling a little bit like you've stuck your wet finger into a light socket, let me tell you right now, you are not alone.
You are definitely not alone. The static in the air is totally palpable. I mean, I was looking at the ephemeris this morning, just tracing the planetary movements, and we are deep, deep in the thick of it.
We really are. Now, I know we have a very special VIP guest star sign today. We are going to be talking all about the Aries, but before we get to our fiery friends, we have to unpack this general vibe because, wow,
It is a lot to process.
it really is. I've been reading the forecasts you sent over, and it literally feels like the universe is shouting at us. But explain this to me, because I keep seeing this term everywhere in our notes. The eclipse portal.
Ah, yes, the portal.
Like, what does that actually mean? Is it a sci-fi thing? Are we going to another...
Another dimension. It certainly feels like a sci-fi movie right now. But no, astrologically, an eclipse portal is a very specific window of time.
Okay, so it's a timing thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are sandwiched between two major eclipses. We just had that massive solar eclipse in Aquarius on February 17th, and we are currently hurtling toward a lunar eclipse in Virgo on March 3rd.
Hurtling is definitely the right word for it, so it's kind of the space between the thunder and the lightning.
That is a perfect way to describe it. Think of it as a hallway between two doors. The old door, the solar eclipse, has slammed shut behind us. That chapter is done.
Right.
But the new door, the lunar eclipse, hasn't quite opened yet. We are standing on the threshold.
Yeah.
And when we look at the sky energies, these portals are times of rapid acceleration,
So things are moving fast.
very fast. The nodes of fate are active, which means the events happening this week aren't just random Tuesdays. They are fated events pushing us toward our destiny.
That sounds incredibly magical, but also exhausting.
It is intense. It is a totally high voltage time. But here is the kicker. And this is what makes this specific week so tricky to navigate.
I knew there was a catch.
There always is. While fate is hitting the gas pedal with this eclipse energy, the specific planets involved are trying to slam on the brakes.
Oh, don't I know it? I woke up this morning and I couldn't even remember my own password. I felt like my brain was full of cotton candy. This has to be the Mercury situation everyone is warning us about, right?
Oh, the Mercury situation. Yes, absolutely.
My honeys, if you were walking into rooms and forgetting why you were there, this is why. But break it down for us. Why is this week so much worse than usual?
So, here is the technical reason. Mercury is currently stationary.
Stationary meaning stopped.
Right. Before a planet goes retrograde, it appears to slow down and stop in the sky from our perspective here on Earth. When a planet is stationary, its energy is incredibly concentrated.
Like a magnifying glass in the sun?
Exactly like a laser beam burning a hole in the sky. And right now, it is stopped dead in the sign of Pisces.
And on Thursday, February 26th, it officially goes retrograde.
It does. And this is a super challenging combination. Mercury is the planet of logic, data, spreadsheets, and clear communication.
All the practical stuff.
Yes, and Pisces is the sign of the ocean, dreams, intuition, and fog. So you have the planet of facts literally drowning in the sign of feelings.
So logic is literally underwater.
Precisely. Logic has completely left the building. That is why you can't remember your password. The left brain is offline, and the right brain is taking over.
So what does this actually mean for our listeners? Like if I have a contract on my desk, or if I'm trying to buy a car today, what do I do?
You pause. Our sources are unanimous on this. Do not try to be a spreadsheet this week.
Throw the spreadsheets away.
Exactly. Expect confused sentences. Expect technology to just, stop working. The internet might glitch. Your emails might go to the wrong person entirely.
I can't even tell you how many texts I've had to unsend today.
C. It is not the time to sign a massive commercial contract because the sign print is going to look blurry, both literally and metaphorically.
My Wi-Fi has been flickering all morning, so I fully believe you. It knows.
It usually does. But there is real wisdom here. The universe isn't just trying to annoy us, I promise.
It feels like it sometimes.
I know. But it's actually asking us to switch modes. Since logic is out, intuition is in. It is a time to pause, to feel, to dream.
Okay, I like that. So we are floating in a dream state. That sounds nice. But then I look at the other side of the chart, and there is Mars acting like a complete maniac in the corner.
This is the massive contradiction of the week. While Mercury says sleep and dream, Mars says explode and fight.
Wow.
We have a Mars square Uranus aspect perfecting around Friday.
Okay, stop right there. Square. We hear this term a lot in astrology. Mars square Uranus. It sounds like a professional wrestling move. What is actually happening up there?
It is all about geometry. A square is a 90-degree angle between two planets,
Okay, a sharp corner.
right? And in astrology, 90 degrees creates friction. It's pure tension. It's like two people trying to get through a doorway at the exact same time and just getting stuck.
And who are the two people in this scenario?
Mars, which is the planet of action, aggression, and heat, and Uranus, which is the planet of sudden, shocking change and rebellion.
Oh boy.
So you have aggression, friction rubbing against sudden shock.
Yikes. That sounds highly combustible.
It really is. The energy levels are, as the indicators suggest, 100 out of 10. It creates a very volatile atmosphere.
So people are going to be on edge.
Very much so. It is accident-prone energy. It's the vibe of rushing because you're impatient, which is the Mars part, and then tripping over your own feet because you weren't paying attention, which is the Uranus part.
So we are completely foggy because of Mercury, but we are also ready to fight because of Mars. That sounds like a recipe for an absolute disaster.
It is a don't mess around kind of week. The advice from every chart I've looked at is exactly the same. Slow down.
Slow way down.
If you feel a sudden burst of anger, do not act on it immediately. If you are handling sharp objects or driving, pay double attention.
So walk slowly, breathe deeply, and maybe bubble wrap your phone.
And your knees. Just watch your step. But, my dear friend, there is a silver lining. We always have to look for the sugar in the medicine.
Oh, thank goodness. I need some sugar right now.
On Saturday, we have a beautiful conjunction between Venus and Mercury.
Oh, Venus. She always saves the day. She's the absolute best.
She definitely tries. A conjunction means they're sitting together, practically holding hands in the sky.
I love that image.
With Venus bringing love and harmony and Mercury ruling communication coming together amidst all this chaos and fog, there is a moment of absolute sweetness.
We needed that.
It's beautiful for healing conversations, for softness, for finally talking about feelings.
Okay, I love that. So we just have to survive the explosion on Friday, and then we get to hug it out on Saturday.
That is exactly the plan.
Okay, look, we have to start talking about the general sky right now because I can practically feel our Aries listeners vibrating through the speakers.
Oh, they are so ready.
They're losing their minds. They are impatient. We have to get to the point.
Oh, they definitely stopped listening 10 minutes ago when we started talking about patience.
They absolutely did. But for those Aries who are still here, or for anyone who loves an Aries, listen up. Because we looked at the charts, and while this crazy weather affects everyone, the spotlight this week is entirely on you.
It really is.
You are the stars of the show this week, my fiery rams.
It is a massive, massive week for Aries. The sources are practically screaming your name.
So let's unpack this. The headline for Aries this week is something I absolutely love. One of our sources used this phrase, and I am obsessed. Aries, this is the week you finally break the devil's leg.
Break the devil's leg. I love that idiom so much.
Isn't it great?
For those who don't know, it's a saying that means breaking a curse or ending a really long streak of bad luck.
Finally. Because Aries, let's be real, you have been going through it. It's been heavy.
They really have. It's been a slog. But the energy for them this week is described as chirpy, cute, energetic, and just buzzing.
I love that. Buzzing. It sounds like a little bird singing. So after all the heaviness, the Aries are getting their groove back.
They are completely shedding their old skins.
Yeah.
If you are an Aries, look in the mirror right now, you are not the same person you were 5 weeks ago.
Not at all.
We have to look at the major players in the sky. Saturn, Neptune, and Chiron are all influencing your sign in major, major ways.
Can we talk about Chiron for a second? Because that's the wounded healer, right? What is he doing to our Aries friends?
Yes, Chiron represents our deepest wounds, but also our absolute greatest power to heal. With Chiron in Aries, along with the discipline of Saturn, this isn't just a fleeting good mood.
It's deeper than that.
Much deeper. It's a massive life upgrade.
Yeah.
They're being pushed to mature, to heal those old traumas, and to step into a completely new version of themselves.
It's a glow up, but on a spiritual level? I can't believe it.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here is that despite the Mercury brain fog we talked about for everyone else, for Aries, there is this incredibly high cognitive awareness right now.
They are seeing clearly.
Because they are the ones initiating the new cycle. They are seeing everything crystal clearly now. The veil is completely lifted for
They
them.
are waking up. But, and here's where it gets really juicy, my honeys, when you shine that bright, you cast a really big shadow, and the sources are warning about some serious drama in the social circle.
Ah, yes, the jealousy, the evil eye.
The tea is piping hot this week, Aries. Because you are leveling up, the people around you or the people you thought were your friends might not actually be clapping for you. Why does this happen?
It's a classic case of frequency mismatch. You are vibrating at this new, high, buzzing level, and your old circle might still be stuck in the mud.
They can't handle the glow.
They really can't. The sources warn that friends might talk behind your back this week. They might try to steal your ideas or just dampen your enthusiasm because they literally cannot match your energy.
Ugh, haters. I can't stand it. But Aries, listen to me. Do not let them dim your gorgeous fire.
No, absolutely not. But looking at the transits, this is actually a blessing in disguise.
How so?
It represents a major cleaning phase. You are realizing who is actually on your true team and who is just dead weight.
Taking out the trash. I absolutely love it. So expect some gossip, maybe some side-eye, but just strut right past it. Now let's talk about career and projects, because we know Aries are doers. They want action.
And this is where that conflict we mentioned earlier really hits them hard. Aries are in the mood to start everything right now.
Everything.
We have the energy. They want to launch the business, sign the lease, start the channel.
Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's go, go, go. I could see them running around with a clipboard.
But remember, Mercury retrograde is in Pisces.
The universe is blowing the whistle and saying, freeze.
It's saying, pause. This is the danger zone. If an Aries rushes to sign a contract this week, they might miss a really crucial detail because of that Neptune fog.
So read the fine print.
Our sources are very specific here. Avoid starting brand new things from scratch if you can help it.
I like a however. Tell me.
This is amazing, spectacular energy for revising old projects. Mercury retrograde means redo, revisit, rethink, revise.
Okay, so don't start a brand new company from absolutely nothing, but maybe dust off that brilliant business plan you wrote 2 years ago and stuck in a drawer.
Exactly. Go back to the things you left unfinished. That is where the gold is hiding right now.
That makes so much sense.
And despite the jealousy and the retrograde, the indicators show a very strong chance for success. We are talking promotions, status changes, or finally successfully launching that venture. Just maybe do the final signature after the retrograde if you can wait.
Okay, so the career is sizzling if they can just be a tiny bit patient. But let's get to the juicy part. Let's talk about love.
Oh, the Aries love life. It is not quiet this week, that is for sure.
One source said, and I quote, "Emotions are like a waterfall." Now, usually Aries is fire. Why are they suddenly dealing with waterfalls?
It's that Pisces influence again. Pisces is water. It's seeping into absolutely everything.
Tweet out the fire.
More like making a lot of steam. Aries, you're usually known for being direct, or you're moving on fast. But this week, they are feeling everything. The dam has completely broken.
And with that Venus-Mercury conjunction on Saturday, healing is definitely on the menu.
It is. If there was a fight in the past, a massive misunderstanding, a situationship that went wrong, this week brings a massive chance to talk it out.
Oh, I love that.
The communication channels are opening up in a really heart-centered way.
But wait, here is the part that literally made me gasp when I read the notes. The sources mentioned secret meetings.
Yes. Secret meetings and messages from the past.
Is that an old flame texting you, Aries? Is it the ex you swore you'd never talk to ever again?
With Mercury retrograde, the ex-returning trope is very, very real. They always circle back.
They always do.
But because of the healing energy of Venus, it might actually be a productive conversation this time. Or, it might just be a secret rendezvous that makes you feel alive again.
Ooh, scandalous. I love it. So check your DMs, Aries. The past is definitely knocking.
Just remember, emotions are a waterfall right now. Don't drown in them. Ride the wave.
Ride the wave. Okay, let's talk about the practical stuff. Money and home. Because we all need a roof and some cash to keep the fire burning.
The indicators here are surprisingly positive, especially considering the chaotic sky. There is talk of sudden luck regarding finances.
I absolutely love sudden luck. Are we talking finding a 20 in your winter coat or winning the lottery?
Well, maybe not the Powerball, but a sudden income boost or a debt suddenly being paid off that you had completely forgotten about.
That is the best feeling.
A financial opportunity might come from out of absolute nowhere. It connects back to that Mars-Uranus energy. Uranus brings shocks, but sometimes a shock is a sudden deposit in your bank account.
We will gladly take those shocks. And what about the home front?
Strong indicators for moving. If you are an Aries and you've been feeling cramped or just totally done with your current space, this is the week where you might find that new listing in a better city or a better neighborhood.
But again, maybe read the lease 3 times because of Mercury.
Read it 3 times. Get a magnifying glass. Ask a Virgo friend to read it for you. But the impulse to move, to upgrade the living situation, is very supported by the stars right now.
Okay, so let's recap for our Aries besties. You are breaking the curse. Your friends are jealous because you're fabulous. You want to start a business, but you should probably proofread it first. Your ex is texting you, and you might find a bag of money and a new apartment.
That is a very efficient summary. It is a week of high highs and some slightly confusing middles.
I have to laugh, though, because we are talking about Aries here. We know them so well. They are so impatient. We joke about them stopping the show 10 minutes ago, but honestly, they probably stopped listening the second we said good news and ran off to start a new life.
They absolutely did. They heard break the devil's leg and they were sprinting out the door. They didn't even hear the warning about the contract.
And with that Mars energy, my dear Aries, please, I beg of you, look where you are going.
Yes. We have to reiterate the clumsy warning. It is very real. Do not run so fast you trip over your own feet.
Watch out for the table legs.
Your needs are in serious danger this week.
It's that 100 out of 10 energy. You're moving way faster than your physical body can keep up with.
And the communication. You know, Aries wants to say exactly what they think immediately, absolutely no filters.
Zero filter, none at all.
But with Mercury retrograde in Pisces, they might try to say, I love you, and it comes out as pass the salt.
Oh, no.
Or worse, they try to say pass the salt, and it comes out as, I never liked your mother.
Oh, my goodness. That is a total disaster waiting to happen.
It is the mix-up of the century. So maybe count to 10 before you speak, Aries, just for this week.
Count to 10. Asking an Aries to count to 10 is like asking a fish to climb a tree. But try. Please try for us.
Try for the sake of your relationships.
Exactly. So what does this all mean? If we zoom out, it feels like despite all the chaos and the fog, there is so much hope here.
There's immense hope. Oh my God, look at the chances for Aries this week. It really will make you smile.
It really will.
It's a week of breaking chains. It's a week of shedding the old heavy winter coat and stepping right into the spring, even if it is a little bit rainy and foggy out there.
I love that visual. It's messy, but it's completely beautiful.
It is. And remember, the eclipse portal is a time of destiny. The things happening now, the people popping up, the sudden urges, they are not random. They are nudging you onto your true path.
So trust the nudge, even if the nudge involves tripping on the sidewalk.
Especially then. Maybe you trip and fall right in front of the love of your life.
There you go. That's the spirit.
I am sending huge kisses and plenty of positive energy to all our Aries listeners. You have totally got this.
Yes. We are blowing kisses right through the microphone. And remember, my nice-hearted listeners, big surprises are waiting for you next week, too. This isn't a one-week show. The universe is just getting started with you.
It is a marathon, not a sprint, even if you really, really want to sprint.
My dear listeners, don't miss out on your luck. You have to stay tuned to the frequency.
And speaking of tuning in, this raises a very important question. Have you subscribed yet?
Yes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, What You Stars Say, so you can catch the next update. We don't want you walking into a lunar eclipse blindfolded.
Absolutely not. And if you like this analysis of your horoscope, don't be shy. Leave us a comment and a like. We want to hear from you.
We want all the details.
Are the exes texting? Did you trip over the cat? Tell us absolutely everything.
We live for the drama. We want the receipts. But before we go, I was just thinking about that Venus-Mercury conjunction and the exes texting.
Oh, yes, the secret meetings.
What if they aren't coming back just to test your boundaries? What if that secret meeting is actually the universe giving you the exact missing piece of information you need to finally lock that door forever?
Oh, wow. So it's not a temptation, it's a key.
Exactly. Something to think about while you're checking your DMs, my honeys. All right, my nasty birds, my sparkling Aries, go out there, break the devil's leg, and try not to break anything else.
Stay grounded, stay calm, and enjoy the ride.
See you next week. Stay sparkling. Bye.
Bye, everyone.